step further and say, okay, survival is cool, but let's pick a god to be our rulebook. But here's the twist. That choice is still subjective. Welcome back. This is Sage. So here's a weird question. Is morality just made up? Is it all just opinions in disguise? And if there's no God, who gets to decide what's right or wrong? I'm not a philosopher. I'm not a religious guy. I'm just someone who spent too many nights wondering how we build a sense of morality, especially when we know we're the ones making the rules. Let's break it down. The game analogy. Imagine this. You and your friends decide to play a game. Let's say you pick checkers. Once you do that, boom, there are rules. You can't move backwards unless you're a king. You can't jump diagonally 3 spaces. You either play by those rules or you're not really playing checkers. But here's the key. Choosing the game was subjective. The moment you agreed on let's play checkers, you unlocked a world of objective rules, but only within that game. Same thing with chess. Different game, different rules. Still objective inside the world you choose. So what does that have to do with morality, you say? Humanity's default goal. Most human beings, regardless of background, want one thing: not to die. We want to survive, thrive, be safe, be loved. That's an unspoken game. And once we subjectively agree that survival is a common goal, we start to develop rules that line up with that aim. Like, don't kill each other, survival. Help others so they'll help you, survival. Build communities, not chaos, survival. These become our moral rules, objective within the game of survival. So where does God fit in? Here's where it gets complicated. Some people take it a step further and say, okay, survival is cool, but let's pick a god to be our rulebook. But here's the twist. That choice is still subjective. There are thousands of gods, thousands of belief systems. We don't all agree on which one is the one. Even religious people pick the God whose moral system makes the most sense to them. That's subjective choice dressed in divine robes. So, ironically, when people say, without God there's no morality, I'd argue you still subjectively choose the God that matched your moral leanings. You picked the game, then accepted its rules. Building our own rulebooks. But here's the thing. Even without gods, humans can still agree on certain rules. Not because a cosmic being told us to, but because they work. Because when you lie, cheat, steal, and murder, you destabilize the game of life. You make survival harder, more difficult, for yourself and for others. So we come up with shared ethics. Sometimes they're written in constitutions, sometimes in culture, sometimes just in the way we raise our kids. Morality isn't floating out in the universe waiting to be found like a hidden treasure. It's more like a code we collaboratively write, one that changes as we update the game we're playing. What game are you playing? So, is morality subjective? Yeah, at the starting point, it is. We choose the game, we choose the goals, and from there, the rules become real. If we change the goal, like making power, wealth, or conquest the point, the rules change too, sometimes for the worse. So maybe the real question isn't what's right or wrong. Maybe it's what kind of world do you want to help build? That answer, whatever it is, will shape your morality. And whether you get it from a God, a gut feeling, or a game theory, it's still a choice. What game are you playing? If you enjoyed this video, hit the like or leave a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say on this subject of morality. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.